She told her roommate she'd be back before dark. Just a quick hike, no big deal. But when she didn't return, no one could have guessed what had happened, or that someone had been living in those same woods, waiting, watching, hunting. This is the case of Gary Hilton, the National Forest serial killer, a drifter who used national forests as his hunting ground. But it wasn't just the remoteness that helped him get away with it. It was the silence. On New Year's Day 2008, 24-year-old Meredith Emerson took her dog and headed for a solo hike on Blood Mountain, Georgia. She was experienced, confident, and texted friends before heading out. But by nightfall, she hadn't returned. Her car was found parked, her dog later wandering alone. But there was no sign of Meredith. Witnesses reported seeing Meredith on the trail, but she wasn't alone. A man with gray hair, a scruffy look, and an off-white van had been spotted following her during her hike. That man was Gary Hilton, a 61-year-old drifter who lived out of his van and moved from forest to forest. He had no job, no real address. Police traced purchases he made after Meredith's disappearance using her ATM card. He left behind receipts, CCTV footage, and witnesses. Bit by bit, the net closed in. As investigators looked deeper, they realized this wasn't random. Months earlier, John and Irene Bryant, a couple in their 80s, had vanished while hiking in North Carolina. Before that, Cheryl Dunlap, a Sunday school teacher, went missing in Florida. All had ties to forested areas. All were found in remote wooded locations. Hilton had developed a disturbing pattern kidnapping vulnerable hikers, subjecting them to days of control and fear, and ultimately ending their lives. It was calculated and terrifying. 4 days after Meredith went missing, Hilton was spotted cleaning his van in a gas station parking lot. Inside, police found blood-soaked clothes, hiking gear, and Meredith's ID. He was arrested on the spot. In custody, Hilton eventually led investigators to Meredith's body in exchange for avoiding the death penalty in Georgia. But Florida wasn't interested in deals. For the murder of Cheryl Dunlap, Hilton stood trial and was sentenced to death in 2011. He denied everything, but in 2024, years into his sentence, he agreed to appear on court TV. On camera, in a chillingly calm voice, Hilton finally admitted he murdered Cheryl, saying he was tired of being silent and that his health was declining. That moment confirmed what prosecutors already knew. Gary Hilton seemed like a harmless loner, just a guy with a van, but the trails he walked were anything but peaceful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, look twice. Monsters blend in.